This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, Julio Foolio, okay? His attorneys are arguing that he was stopped and like the assistant DA or prosecutor came out to like tell him what to seize. They're trying to take him off the streets. I don't blame them. Between him and Young and Ace going back and forth at each other and having this rivalry, places are being shot up. It's not safe in Jacksonville. These guys will just light somebody else's car up and innocent people could get hit. I mean, I understand why, in a sense, these prosecutors are trying to target rap now. Blame drill rap in Chicago if you want to blame anything. And that might trigger some of you. But I'm not saying this stuff didn't exist before, but it turned up with that drill rap. Seeing people, going after your ops. I mean, that stuff trickled into Atlanta, trickled into Florida. LA's already kind of been on that kind of, like more gang stuff. And Chicago has too, but it just got popular with music, looking for your ops, smoking on their pack, all this crap has gotten out of hand where innocent people, you don't think about that, but think about it. Even which has gone on forever, in the hood when people got problems with each other and they light up each other's buildings, right? Kids die. Have you ever watched The Wire? Some of those episodes where like they had shootouts and like a kid died or something like that, and it showed what happens in a neighborhood when that happens. The mom took the kids, put them in the bathtub, not enough. There's not enough, like, The Wire was good for that. It put emphasis on like everything that happened when street crews went at it, when they had these shootouts, it affects people in the neighborhood, innocent people die, over, and then what was the beef over? What's territory you don't even own? Julio Foolio is trying to make a case of this. I understand why they're trying to take him and Young and Ace off the streets. They're a menace to the neighborhoods they live in and everything. This is, and unfortunately, this is why Young Thug and Gunna are so wrapped up and they're getting RICO charges because, these battles trickle outside of their crews. This is why, unfortunately, little babies possibly could have there is another indictment happening to a rap crew in the next 60 days. I would assume it's either Lil Durk or Lil Baby, because they both have these huge crews that could be tied in with a RICO, and that she's going for RICO. They also brought in Julio Foolio questioning about a murder, so I don't know. Maybe of his crew or the other crew, I can't remember. Maybe they're trying to like save his life. Think about that. Maybe they're like, hey, yo, you gotta like taking him off the streets might save his life at the same time. Think about that. Young Dolph, talking about that. Talk about Young Dolph and Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti just had the CMG event. I also got to thinking, like, Touchdown, that video really changed Yo Gotti's life. That was his first big record. I don't care what you say. You could say 5-star. Yeah, but that didn't have nearly as many views as Touchdown ever did. Touchdown was a life-changing record for Yo Gotti, which set him in a different direction. And then obviously he had other life-changing records after that. But I would have to say there's a couple pillars in Yo Gotti's career. That song "What Up," that was like him entering into becoming his own. Then you had 5-star, which was like another Sold Out was big. Then 5-star a couple years later. And then Touchdown kind of sent him in a new direction, I'd say. So those like four, those 4 records really sent him into, a 10-year career. Then obviously he followed up with more, I think he got into like just making hits after that. He kind of lost, there's always anyways, we can go on a tangent about that kind of stuff, like the beginning of an artist's career versus later. a lot of people are questioning how did he beat all those gun cases. Think about it. Keon is the only one that's doing 15 years behind the first shooting of Young Dolph. Then after that, you got Black Youngster and his crew. I don't know if any of those other guys are doing time, but Black Youngster's free. And then was it Gook? I forget his name. The guy with the gold teeth. He got off with the shooting in L.A. Now Young Dolph isn't here anymore. But how did Yo Gotti have his crew beat all those cases? Keon's the only one that really went down. That was the first one. He's doing 15 years. I just saw that topic on a message board. Then we got Lil Durk. I hate this trend where like you leak new music and then you deactivate your Instagram. It's like, I hate that. I just wanted to say that. Yeah, so anyways, that's what's going on with everything. I'll check you guys in the next one. There's obviously more news that I'll get to in a second. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Smash that like button, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Peace. And don't forget, if you want to run ads in the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com.